Hello world, my fam, Perez Hilton here, and there is so much to get to today. I can barely contain myself because of that, and also because we are just hours away now from my huge announcement, the biggest thing I have said in the last decade. On PerezHilton.com, Friday, you will find out. This is the last time I tease it, I promise. Maybe for watching this video, I'll give you another clue. This will change everything. This will change everything. Friday, PerezHilton.com. Be there. Tell all your friends. All right. This first story I talk about today saddens me, but also does not surprise me. Australian influencer Tammy Hembrow is very young. She's 24 years old, I believe. She's huge on Instagram with over 6 million followers. She's also on YouTube. And she was invited out recently to work with Khloe Kardashian and her Good American fashion brand, the Jean Company. And I think they might do other things. And while in Los Angeles, Tammy also attended Kylie Jenner's 21st birthday party. Well, you may have heard or seen photos or video that there was a young blonde girl taken out of the party on a stretcher into an ambulance. Turns out it was Tammy, and she has a lot to say about it. She made a video on the embarrassing moment saying, "I pretty much collapsed." Before I even get to everything she said, a reminder, I just said she's 24 years old. She's so young. Sure, she has 2 kids, but she's still also 24 years old. And when parents are on vacation, they let loose, especially when they're 24 years old. And she was suffering from jet lag, which she talks about. So I have a lot of understanding. Oh God, I just ate some peanut brittle. Look, peanut brittle. Realness. Thank you, C's Candy. I have a lot of sympathy and understanding for what happened to Tammy, but I look at it as a positive. I say, yes, girl. You have a ton of people now who know your name, who maybe didn't before, and you got people talking. I think that's always a good thing, but I'm not everyone. So Tammy made a video. She says, first, I want everyone to know that I'm okay. I pretty much collapsed. She says she's super embarrassed about it, that she probably shouldn't have been drinking, that she was jet lagged and had already been exhausted and not feeling well. 30 hours of no sleep, she says, couldn't keep her eyes open. She's also been going through a lot in her personal life. Just a few months ago, she broke up with her baby daddy, the father of her kids. And, you know, it's understandable that she would want to drink and let loose, let her hair down. And also she addressed everybody that has been really mean to her after this happened, saying, I could never imagine attacking someone and judging someone for something like this. I agree. I mean, heck, it even happens to old people. Thankfully, I haven't gotten like that in a long time. But after all of this happened, the Jenner family unfollowed Tammy on Instagram. Rude, not understanding, such fickle friends. But honey, here's what you need to know, Tammy. They were never your friends to begin with. The Jenners probably don't have many real friends. I mean, if they lost everything tomorrow, they'd still have friends, but a lot of these friends of theirs are gonna go by the wayside if they all go bankrupt or people all start suddenly hating them strongly, if they're all involved in awful scandals, who knows? And the same is true of their friends. These are fickle, fair weather Hollywood relationships. They're the Jenners, okay? It's probably a good lesson for Tammy to learn now. I learned it the hard way, you know? I'm sure you're all familiar with some of the friends I used to have that were celebrities that I'm not friends with anymore. And I used to believe they were really my real friends. But I'm old enough to know now that there's just always gonna be an imbalance, whether it be me using them using me, us using each other. It's hard to have a real friendship that way. So I don't even try anymore. And I'm happy. Plus I got 3 kids. Also, today, the new season of Celebrity Big Brother UK launched, and I have a lot of thoughts on everything. As I expected, Natalie Nunn came out guns a-blazing and is bringing it. I am not sure if she'll win, but I think she might win because Natalie is a professional, has done a lot of reality TV in America. I worked with her when I used to host Bad Girls Club reunion specials. She's so good at what she does, but also I think she has grown over the years. I think there is depth to her, substance, humor, and heart. So if she can show all sides of herself while bringing it and ruling that house, I think the Brits will love it. Personally, on a super shallow, superficial level, I'm happy Dan Osborne is there and it's summer and not the January season so that he can be shirtless and in the pool or hot tub all the time. I would be volunteering to put suntan lotion all over his body every day, throughout the day. But I actually think the best casting is not Stormy Daniels. And even though we didn't see her today, it is now being reported that she's going to enter the house tomorrow. Spoiler alert. Sorry. But I don't even think Stormy was a good... Not that she's good casting, but I would have preferred... And maybe American Celebrity Big Brother will cast this woman. They should cast me and cast this woman. Karen McDougal. She's the one that had the months-long affair with Donald Trump. The one that even went to Trump Tower with him. She would have been a way better booking than Stormy, who just had a one-night stand with Donald Trump. A one-night stand that she's turned into a lot of money. So I like me some Stormy Daniels. Don't get me twisted. I'm not saying I don't like her. But I would be the most excited about Kirstie Alley in that house. And here's a little tea. I don't care. I don't... I am about to reveal some secrets. I was told by a producer on Big Brother's Bit on the Side today, to not mention Scientology. So I was on Big Brother's Bit on the Side, the after show of Celebrity Big Brother today, and the producer gave me a call and we did a pre-interview. And I said, this is what I'm gonna say about Kirstie Alley. And then afterwards they said, don't mention Scientology. Well, I was taken aback. Apparently the laws are a little bit different in the UK. And I said that if I was in that house with Kirstie Alley, I would have taken her to task about Scientology and all of their practices, which include being anti-gay. Scientology is anti-gay. Fact. Google it. I would also drill her on the whole ditching anybody from your family or life that's no longer a Scientologist, like Tom Cruise has done with Siri Cruise, according to reports. And Leah Remini has exposed a lot of this, so it's not any new information that I'm revealing. I'd also go to town with Kirstie Alley over Donald Trump and her support of him. So I would have had a lot of fun with Kirstie Alley, but I'm not on Celebrity Big Brother this season. But hey, if it's not canceled after the civilian version next month, maybe they'll bring it back a couple more cycles, and maybe they'll bring it back with me. Who knows? They should do a proper All-Stars one, because the one where they did All-Stars versus New Stars, that sucked. The only good thing about that season was Kim Woodburn, but everybody else was like a dying fish on that. Even Spencer and Heidi and Jedward. I mean, Jedward were pretty good. Jedward were actually better than Spencer and Heidi that season. And I love Spencer and Heidi. They just weren't on their A game for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, everybody else, you know, I would be getting to know because I'm not familiar with the other cast members. But yeah, everybody seemed interesting for the most part. So that's good. I think it's a fairly solid lineup this season. So good on them. All right. This makes so much sense. We are now finding out the reason why Angelina Jolie has been going so intensely hard against Brad Pitt, and that is because she does not want him to get joint physical custody of their children. Well, you know what? It's not up to you, Angelina. It's to a court. I wish the kids also had a say in it. They were old enough to say, well, I really want to spend half the time with Dad. We also are finding out the children's visitation schedule, and it's so exhausting. I would hate this if I was Angelina and Brad's children. Check this out. Angelina must give Brad at least 4 hours every other day on school days and 12 hours every other day on non-school days. I find that constant back and forth so annoying if I were the kids. Poor kids. Speaking of custody drama, Britney Spears has suffered a loss against Kevin Federline in court. A judge has ordered Britney to pay K-Fed's legal bills in their ongoing support drama. K-Fed wants more money. Britney has to now pony up over $110,000 towards K-Fed's legal fees. Wah, wah. Speaking of legal issues, Nicki Minaj's mother, Carol Mirage, sat down for an interview with this journalist named Charles Fisher of the Hip Hop Hood Report to discuss her son, Jelani Mirage, pedophile, his child rape conviction. He was found guilty of sexually assaulting his then 11-year-old stepdaughter. She's made a lot of allegations saying there was inconclusive DNA evidence, calling it a witch hunt, and that the jury was negatively influenced because of Nicki Minaj's celebrity and blah, 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 blah. I don't quite understand her reasoning for going on there and saying all of those things. Maybe she's hoping for a retrial, and maybe she's hoping to influence another jury with what she's saying. But he was found guilty. In other just unsavory news, an old appearance of Donald Trump's on Howard Stern has resurfaced, in which Donald talked about this idea, which he claims did not originate from him, but he loved. The idea was having a season of The Apprentice that was white contestants versus black contestants. And he thought that would be great. Yeah, of course he thought that would be a good idea. Donald Trump has a history of being a racist. In other news of problematic people, Tekashi 69 was almost shot to death. There was apparently a hit on him, unsuccessful, on the set of his new music video with 50 Cent. 50 Cent also has no problem, like Nicki Minaj, collaborating with the convicted pedophile. Luckily for the convicted pedophile, Tekashi 69 was not killed or seriously injured, and I don't think he should be. I don't believe in violence or gun violence or anything like that, okay? Just wanted to set that straight. In more wacky news with more wacky people, Thomas Markle, this is just so ridiculous, the father of Meghan Markle, is coming out with his own menswear line. Seriously. I mean, make all the money you can. I'm not mad at him, so good on you. Back to Donald Trump for a second. According to the Washington Post, Donald Trump has an aversion to dogs. He hates dogs. Quote, longtime Trump observers say it is a measure of his rage and sense of betrayal that he called Omarosa that dog. Explains so much. Personally, I love dogs. Not a huge cat person, but I love dogs. And some couples news. Jennifer Lawrence is still with her boyfriend, art dealer Cook Maroney. And I gotta say, I'm surprised because J-Law seems very into herself and loves being a celebrity. It shocks me that she's dating a non-famous person, but good on her. And finally, we are getting some new music from Selena Gomez very soon. She just said on Instagram in one of her friends' videos that her new album is done and coming out soon. Yay! I love Selena. Slaylena is ready to snatch all them wigs. And a reminder one last time, Friday, PerezHilton.com. Be there. Now, you know the drill, my friends. Thank you for your support. Hit the like button on this video. Leave a comment down below. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. I post videos every day. Follow my family channel. Follow me on Instagram. Get a cameo from me and stay golden. Mwah!